Hello fellow colorists, Bex here. I just wanted to do a quick review of the Mitsubishi Uni pencils that I got in December. Very lucky, very lucky girl. So I've been looking forward to trying these. I've heard that they're a little bit like polychromos, which are one of my favourite pencils, so it will be interesting to try. So I thought I'd open and show you them and have a little colour while we're here. So this is the box it comes in. There's 100 colours. There are a few sets out there. They did a limited edition one that's got 240 colours in, but you can find them, but they're very expensive, whereas this one with 100 colours in is a little bit cheaper than polychromos, more expensive than Prismas though. It's kind of in between the two. So 100 colours anyway. And it comes in this box. Now it's quite unusual compared to the polychromos or the Prismacolors that come in a tin, because it's in another box in a box. I'm just going to move that to the side. And it's got that lovely kind of little plaque on the front there, Uni coloured pencil, Mitsubishi, so Japanese company. And Japanese know how to package everything. They always do everything really nice package wise. So anyway, so it opens up, so you've got that the right way up, and instead of opening at the bottom here, it actually lifts up from the top and you open it down like that. Look at that, lovely colours. And it's got a little instruction thing here, which I did have to kind of look at to work out, even though it's in Japanese, to tell you how to actually open it. So what you actually do is you lift the box up and it stands upright, and then the actual pencils line by line you pull forward and they sort of click into place, if you can hear that. So I'm just going to pull them all forward now. So we can see all the different colours. And I think the idea is, there we go, so hopefully you can see all those if I move it back a little bit. There we go. So you get the colours in there as well. So I think the idea is, doesn't feel overly stable, I have to say. Yeah, it's going to fall forward. That could be the position I've got it in. I like the idea is, I suppose, that you're going to pull a pencil out. There we go. This is a cerulean blue 537 Japan, and it says Mitsubishi on there, coloured pencil, and then Uni at the end. It's got that quite distinctive kind of flat tip there, and shaved down. The wood feels a little bit rough, but it's a nice looking pencil. Very kind of reminds me of polychromos. Looks very similar to that. That's a nice colour though, but easy to use. On the bottom here, I'm just going to move that out the way. On the bottom here, there's a list of the numbers and the colours in Japanese and in English, which is good. And I'm looking at down, they're very similar names to the, oh no, peacock blue, you wouldn't necessarily see that. Emerald green, brilliant green, viridian, moss green, mustard, Van Dyke brown, charcoal grey, copper. There are some different names, but there's the raw umber, violet blue, crimson red, very similar ones as I'm looking down to polychromos. I like the some of the reds. First initial impression of the colours, yeah, they've got a nice range. Some nice reds there, those two deep reds there. Some pinks, got purples, quite a lot of the blues. A beautiful range of the kind of turquoise greens, which I love. A few greens, browns, greys, and then I don't know why they always do the metallic ones. I don't know, does anybody use the metallic ones very much? I should really have a look at how I can use them. I don't think I ever use them in the polychromo range anyway. I'm presuming they're better on coloured paper, like maybe if you get some black paper or something. I'll have to try that sometime, but that's for another day. So yes, so it looks really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab a colouring book and just pull a random selection of colours. Yeah, and let's see how they are. Hi, back again. Right, I'm just gonna look at I just grabbed one of Rita Berman's books because the paper in her books are nice and white, so it's gonna give a sort of a true colour, and I use polychromos and things a lot in her books, so this will give me a true sort of comparison when I try the Mitsubishi on there. So I've grabbed 3 different kind of selections. I've got a bit of a green combo here, my turquoisey one, and then also sort of the reds through to the orange. Now this is the first time I've touched them. I haven't looked at any combinations that people have put up or anything, so this is just gut feel. As you can see, that none of them have been used yet at all, so my colour choices might be a bit out, I don't know, but that's the whole point of doing this, just to have a look. So let's try the greens first. So this is grass green and apple green, and what's this one? Willow green. Okay. Ooh, exciting. So I'm just going to do, let's just do a bit of this leaf here, see how it goes down. Okay. First impression, I'm having to press a little harder than I would with polychromos. Oh. And looking at it, it's a more chalky finish. This is more of a chalky kind of, compared to the prisms, all the polys. Yeah, I'm having to press a little bit harder. Okay, going in with the lighter. The colours are pretty true to the sort of what I expect. They definitely leave it like feel a bit more chalky or pastel-y maybe, I don't know. They're now going on. I'll just try a little bit of layering. I'm not sure whether the build-up of, there might be one of those pencils that needs a build-up of layers. But they say that about polychromos as well, and I'm not I haven't got the patience for layering, to be honest, so I just press quite firm, and it's polychromos. I get away without having to layer, put it that way. But these, yeah, this isn't, I don't think I'm going to be able to do the same with this, because when I push firmer it doesn't give me the same sort of depth of colour as the polychromos do. Maybe these are going to be ones that require more layering, I don't know. But at the same time, the actual blending doesn't feel as smooth either. Although the colours are blending, it's not as smooth as the polychromos. But the end effect, that's quite nice. That's not too bad. Let's try one of the others. Let's see. So let's go, we'll go with the turquoise, and we'll do the centre bit with turquoise colour. I just picked a picture with not too much detail on, so I could actually just get some colour down. Or should we do it? Let's try do one of the berries actually. Let's try a circle. Okay, that feels a bit better. Maybe I'm getting used to them. I'm getting a bit of a blue here. Sorry, I'll read out the colours I'm using in a minute. I think they They're definitely not as smooth as polychromos. And I think I'm gonna have to work harder to get the blend. Over there. Yeah, definitely. But it does actually happen. You can actually blend them. But even see there was that I'm going over that line trying to smooth it out, and it's not as easy as with the polys. Yeah, I think colouring, I'm gonna have to spend a bit of time with these to work out the best way to blend. It's just different, I think, from the Prismas. They definitely feel more chalky is the best way to describe it. I know Prismacolor are wax based, aren't they, and polys are chalk based. Sorry, oil based. I'm not sure what these are. I thought they were oil based, but they're really chalkier. Okay, yeah, but the colours themselves, again, I'm happy with. Oh, the colours I used on that one, so it was the Peacock Blue. I like that one, Peacock Blue. Then Turquoise, and then Cerulean Blue, and then Celadon. I don't know how you pronounce that. Celadon. Yeah, I don't know. But quite like, so the colours are definitely true. Right, let's try the reds. So this is a very common, I'm not sure about that orange, that might actually be too bright, so that might be more appropriate, but let's stick it in and see. This time I'll read them out first. So Geranium Red, and I've picked Vermilion, Light Vermilion, Orange, and then Orange Yellow. Okay, so the choice that I picked sounds about right. So let's should we try another berry, or should we try let's try a bit of a leaf. Let's go this way. So we'll start at the top with the red. Alright, what I'm going to do is go out lighter and see if that works. I'm going in with the next one. Over the top. Okay, yep. I think that's the way to do it. That blends a bit smoother now. So they kind of remind me that it feels, I know this sounds daft, but it feels a little more sort of like the Staedtler Ergo Soft, that kind of lighter sort of colour pigment like laying down. It really isn't, for the money they are, the pigment that's coming out isn't, they're not polychromos, put it that way. I think I read somewhere that they were similar to if you liked polychromos, you like these, so maybe that was misleading. Okay, I'm getting better at the blending of them. They're just very different. Let's go from the bottom here. Yeah, so I'm even though when I'm pressing more firmly, I've still got to then fade it out if I want a smoother blend. And I go to the yellow. That's okay, it's just I've just got to adjust the way I colour a little bit more, that's all. Yeah, and I think you have to layer a little bit just to get the depth. Okay, interesting. Interesting. It's certainly different. So the jury's out. What I'll need to do, I'll have a play. I just wanted to show you and give you my initial thoughts, really. I like the colours. They're harder to use, as in for me, than the polys. I'm gonna have to put more effort into blending and stuff. But that could just be me sort of getting used to them as well. Let's just go around there. But I do like the colour range, and I mean, they do blend, as you can see. Just a little bit harder. So yeah, so I will do a whole picture in them. I want to see, I'm just going to grab a fine liner and see how they go with the fine liner, being a bit more kind of chalky. Let's just grab a red and see. Oh, it's an orange. Red. Red, where are you? Yeah, always the way. Colours. Okay, I've got one. So I've just grabbed my 0.88 Stabilo, just a plain red. Let's just see how it interacts. Went over a bit there. Okay, that works. Actually, that works really well. Yep. So they're gonna. So combining with fine liners is gonna work really well. With Prismacolors, whilst you can do it, you're constantly wiping your fine liner because of the wax. And polychroma is not as bad, but you do have to do it. But I don't think, oh, sorry, I keep slipping. This, yeah, the combination with the fine liners works really, really well. It holds the detail if you go over. Look, that's actually I'm quite impressed with that. So I think they're a winner with the combination of the fine liner. See how that's held there? That's actually really good. So if I just get a green, I'm just trying the green here as well. So putting a slightly different technique to get the blending down might be worth it. Oh, I'm alive. I'm going all over the place here. Might be worth it for the just made a mess of that, didn't I? Whoops. Yeah, the fine liner works really, really well with it. Okay, I think they're gonna be a winner on that. Alright. I will get back to you. I'll do a whole picture with them, maybe the next one, and then pop it on Instagram. So pop over to IG and check it out. I'll note the one that's been done with Mitsubishi pencils, and yeah, I'll get to grips with it. But I think with the fine liners as well, this is actually going to work with the fine liners even better than the polychromos. Just means I need to put a bit more effort in on the colouring. Anyway, that's my initial thoughts. I'm just sharing. Okay, bye.